aligned, yearnings intertwined, the golden age in ashes once again. Under stirring stars, in the burning shards, kindle fragments of a falling rain. So look to the break of dawn, to the break of dawn. Stronger together now, we were never gone, gone, gone. Look to the break of dawn, to the break of dawn, my friends. Come on, come on, come on, light up the flame. You're gonna bring the light back, bring the light back, bring it right back. Bring the light back, bring the light back, bring it right back. Through coronas wide, supernovas die, fractured in the fateful fall of man. Feel the heart raging of a strength unseen, unity will bring the upper hand. So look to the break of dawn, to the break of dawn. Stronger together now, we were never gone, gone, gone. Look to the break of dawn, to the break of dawn, my friends. Come on, come on, come on, light up the flame. You're gonna bring the light back, bring the light back, bring it right back. Bring the light back, bring the light back, bring it right back. Flying to the path of sacrifice, racing to the bullet paradise. We were never going just down and down. Dancing at the silent prison, right into the cataclysm. Fight away the panic and the doubt. To the break of dawn, to the break of dawn. Stronger together now, we were never gone, gone, gone. So look to the break of dawn, to the break of dawn. Stronger together now, we were never gone, gone, gone. Look to the break of dawn, to the break of dawn, my friends. Come on, come on, come on, light up the flame. You're gonna bring the light back, bring the light back, bring it right back. Bring the light back, bring the light back, bring it right back.
Ground and bowler.
Well, that was absolutely calm.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from Middlesbrough, northeast of England, will you please welcome your host of Dazzer's Football Stand? It's the man with the iron blue, it's Mr. Darryl Johnson.
Eventually got it working. Dear me. That took a bit of time, didn't it? Sorry about that. Well, I hope you're doing very, very well on this Thursday evening. Thank you very much for joining us. It's Manchester United away to Granada in the UEFA Europa League. 2017 winners. And they're up against the debutants. Granada. Granada 5. Granada will be lucky to score 2 with the squad they're playing, because really, Darren McKees should be playing. I don't know why people are asking. People always ask me every stream, where is the father? He's not on the streams. He's only going to be on the Borough streams and the England streams. I do keep telling people, and I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall half the time, but Dad is not going to be on the streams unless it's Borough or England. They're the only times he's on the streams. Because it's pointless him coming onto a Manchester United or a Bayern stream when he doesn't support either. So it's a bit pointless doing that. But if you are wondering, anyway, Dad's downstairs and he's doing well, thank you. Right. Let's have a look at your predictions then. A few predictions have come in, actually. Scotty B, hello from flying in super early tonight. He literally put it in as I'd finished I'd actually finished setting up the stream, so he put it in ages ago. If you think Granada are winning 5-0, then you'll be wrong. It won't happen. Let's have a look. 2-1 Man United win. You've got that down. Which ones have I already got down? Let's have a look. We've got Liam Martin with 3-0 United. Away record has been superb this season. I reckon it will continue. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I mean, yeah, away record this season's been superb. But in fairness, when it comes to European games, the away record isn't as good in the European games. Yeah, we beat Sociedad 4-0. That was in a neutral ground. Milan, we somehow came away with a win. We lost to Istanbul. We lost against Leipzig. Away from home as well. So really, our away form is 2 defeats and probably 3 wins. So it's not as bad, but it's not amazing either, really. Our record away from home could be much better in the European competitions. Who's Granada's best player? Well, I was going to say Darren McKees, who really should be playing. He's on the bench. So, in fairness, their only main attacking threat is probably Roberto Soldado, who used to play for Tottenham Hotspur. So he has experience playing against Manchester United. I haven't actually seen their lineup. All I know is McKees is not starting. So, I saw he was on the bench, and that was about it. Well, who've they actually got playing? Let's have a look. By the way, the reason we're at a different angle today is because the table I normally use to stream in here, which I've had for about a decade, is sadly gone now because the table's wrecking to bits now. So it's totally wrecked. So I can't really use it now. So we're going to have to get rid of that, I'm afraid. So we're having to use the new famous table, which I've had for about 3 months. Who've they got? So Soldado is playing. Kennedy, obviously, from Chelsea. Gonalons is okay as a CDM. Herrera, don't know too much about him. Vallejo's from Real Madrid. Duarte's another decent defender. They've got a decent central partnership, and their goalkeeper, Rui Silva. Pogba and McTominay plays the holding midfielders. I've been waiting for that all season. So there you go. So glad that's happening. Let's have a look at your comments. Do get the comments in, by the way. Please do like the stream as well. We've got our Iron Blue. I've got my Iron Blue cans today. So, looking forward to have them at some point during the stream. So, yeah, if you wonder why we're at different angles, because I'm having to use the different tables. So, I'm going to have to use this table from now on. So, I mean, at least it gives me more leg room, I suppose. Let's have a look. Get your predictions in. Your predictions are up until kick-off at 8 o'clock this evening. So, Liam Martin for 3-0. Jack Wright, 2-0 United, or as he's put again, Granada 0, Man United 2. Yep. Man United 3-0, says Sam Skundrake. By the way, I've gone 3-1 United. I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet, just known the defence, really. Conceded a bloody terrible goal against Brighton and Hove Albion. So, you know, you know what we're like from set pieces. Sonal marking. You know what United are like. So, I'm not taking them too lightly. I've gone 3-1. 4-0 United, says Marshall Burns. Okay, I would happily take that. For me, I know people say, you should be just focusing really on the result and, you know, this this, that and the other. Just getting a win. For me, I just want an away goal. When it comes to these away games, especially the first leg when you're away from home, I always want United to be away from home in the first leg. Because we can get the away goal and we can take that on board going into the second leg at Old Trafford. And, I prefer the away games being first and then we just get the away goal. The away goals are important, by the way, because the away goal rule does still count in the Europa Leagues. They need to scrap the away goal rule because, especially when teams end up drawing like 2-2, 3-3 or something, it's a bit unfair. But do you think the away goal rule's fair or what? I don't think the away goal rule should stay in the Europa League or Champions League for much longer. It'll soon disappear, hopefully. Right, so Marshall Burns 4-0. That's fine. I'll take that any day. 4 away goals. Blah, blah, blah. Harry Critchlow, in the end, has gone 3-0 United. Alright. He was going to go 5-0 bloody Granada. And I was like, don't think that's going to ever happen. Good evening, Daz and all in the chat. Good Nabend, Ershik Common John Wayne, V Gates. How are you doing? Good evening, Daz. I've already said no. 2-1 United he's gone for. Swires the Swire Orange. There you go. John Wayne. If you did join us last night for the Bayern PSG game, what a load of balls that game was. We got absolutely robbed. Should have got at least 4, 5, if not 6 goals against the PSG side who just parked the bus. We should have got at least more goals than that. We should have actually won the game, in fairness. Didn't deserve to lose. I was highly frustrated because he didn't deserve to win. Right, so John Wayne 2-1. Okay. Any others that I've missed out? Owen Coyle 3-1 United. Fernandez, Rashford and then Soldado penalty. Well, that would be... that wouldn't surprise me. Right, so Owen Coyle 3-1. Yeah. Do keep getting your comments and your predictions in the chat. Your predictions are open till kick-off, which is at 8 o'clock. I'll go through the lineups very, very soon for you. Iron blew up your nose. 4 goals for United. 4-0 United, right? That's fine. Okay. When's Bowen next playing? Saturday, they're away to Barnsley, so I ain't doing that game because it's away and we have to pay to watch. So, luckily, buying them on telly against Union. So, they should beat Union. Manchester United next 5 games. So, after today, we got obviously tonight. After tonight, Tottenham on Sunday, followed by Granada at Old Trafford next Thursday. Itchy nose. And itchy nose. Tottenham away, Granada at Old Trafford, and then I think we've got Leicester straight afterwards. I'm not too certain, because the games are coming thick and fast, to be truthfully honest. So the games are coming thick and fast. Tottenham, Granada, Burnley, Leeds, Liverpool. Oh Lord. Draw against Spurs. I don't think we'll lose. Granada will probably beat. Burnley we should beat. Leeds we better beat because I'm not accepting a defeat against them. Liverpool I want to win, but that'll probably be a draw. Villa away I want to win. Leicester at home draw. Fulham at home must win that. Although actually we might not. I mean, I'd actually want Fulham to bloody get something there because I want Newcastle to get relegated. So if Fulham do get anything from there, I won't be too disappointed. And then Wolves away last game of the season. Some big games coming up. The United players are going out onto the pitch now for their pre-match warm-ups. Games live on BT Sports 2. BT Sports 2 the game is on. Please like the stream if you haven't already done so. If we get to 10 likes, I'll open the first half can of Iron Brew for you before kick-off tonight. Game's taking place in Granada. I've had a look at their stadium. It's quite a nice stadium, I have to say. When you going live again for Bubba? Next Saturday, 17th. Liverpool's next 5 games. Couldn't tell you. But one of them's Manchester United, I can definitely say that. Probably Real Madrid It'll be Real Madrid. Real Madrid's definitely one of them, and then Manchester United and stuff like that. I don't really take much notice on Liverpool's games because I couldn't give a toss about them, quite simply. Right, let's have a look. Where can you see Harry Maguire in 5 years' time? Not at Manchester United, I can definitely say that. So there you go. No idea, pal. Evening does. Thought on Rashford getting a start on one leg. Getting a start on one leg. Yeah, he's just coming back from injury, isn't he? Yeah, strange to rush him in, but I think at the end of the day, he needs as much fitness as he can. But the problem is, I said this to you in the Milan game. We played him against Milan. He aggravated the injury and was out for about another week or two because he aggravated it. Knowing Rashford, that's what's going to happen again tonight. So, it's a bit quite concerned, actually. I didn't want that to happen. There's been they're just showing the Granada bus arriving earlier on. And they're just showing all there was a pile of fans. Nothing like social distancing, but there was loads of fans just in the streets cheering for Granada as they entered the stadium. As long as they know they'll get beat. It's a massive game for Granada. You're against 2017 winners, and you're against a massive Premier League side in Manchester United. The games like that don't get much bigger than that in the Europa League. By the way, there's other games taking place tonight. Dynamo Zagreb up against Villarreal. Arsenal are against Slavia Prague, and also a game that is interesting Manchester United wise. Game and interest for United is Ajax against Roma, because whoever wins between United and Granada will take on either Ajax or Roma in the semi-finals. But no, it's interesting how Rashford starts. I'm surprised by it, but there you go. Hey, Marcel Burns has donated £2.99 with what sticker is that? What is that? I don't know what sticker that is. Let's have a look. Oh right, it's that one. What is it? Oh, I don't know what it is actually, but oh, it's cheerleading, of course, yeah. Not gonna lie, it looked like something else at first when I saw it. Appreciate that, pal. Thank you very, very much indeed. I say, if you do want to donate, that's completely up to you. It's completely up to you. It's not up to me, but obviously Marshall Burns has decided to donate, which is brilliant. Always do appreciate that. What time's kick off? 8 o'clock this evening. That's when your predictions do close. What else have we got? Any more comments that I've missed? I don't think I've missed any more comments actually. I'm up your nose. Yes, I've already seen that. When you're going to have a boat, 17th. No problem. Rabbited. You already have 10 likes. Yeah, we got 11 likes. I'll open the can of Iron Boo in a moment before we go into lineups. And what else have we got here? There was something else. Who wins the Champions League this year? Well, I certainly don't think. I've said all along at the start of the season, Bayern won't do it this season, and it's down to the defence, because the way the defence has been playing this season is poor. Defensively, all over. Yet they only went forward about 6 times. They only had 6 shots, PSG, and they scored 3. We had 30 shots, and we only scored 2. That's like a FIFA game, that in Foot Champs. You have tons of chances, you dominate them, they get 1 shot and score. It was literally like a FIFA match, that. But it was entertaining. Both teams give it a good battle. Hopefully in the second leg, Bayern can come back, because I don't fancy losing the PSG of all teams, who we managed to beat last year in the Champions League final. But if they do go through, then I hope that they reach the final rather than Manchester City or Dortmund reaching the final. How much do you make from YouTube? Not very much, actually. I do check occasionally, but I don't really check very often. On there's a thing called Google AdSense that you have to have, and you can only withdraw the money until you've reached 60 quid. Now, last I saw was on something like 25 or something, but it's just I just keep grinding it out. It doesn't really make a difference to me how much money I earn. You know, even if I don't earn a single penny, I'm not going to worry about it. But you know, donation, anyone who donates and stuff, you know, it's really appreciated. It does help as well, and sooner or later I'll probably be able to get the money off Google AdSense and into my actual account. So it's complicated. I still don't understand how it works, but we'll see how it works. So we'll go through the lineups then. Do keep getting your predictions in the chat, by the way. Your predictions are open till kick-off at 8 o'clock this evening. But we've already reached 11 likes, so there you go. We'll open our Iron Boo can. Join in the live chat, because I'm sure you'll know the phrase by now. If you don't, why? Because you should have been watching the channel for how long now? It's been a phrase for how long? So first off, can of Iron Boo is open now. And here we go. All together now. Up your nose. There we go. Let's see if anyone's actually joined in the chat. Did anyone join in? Not the minute. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, up your nose anyway then, gentlemen. So there you go. Liverpool to win the Champions League this season. No! Not a chance. Why have you called it up your nose for? It was... me dad just suddenly came out with it. He just suddenly came out with saying, you know, because I was saying, yeah, cheers everyone. And he's saying, yes, up your nose for some reason. He still doesn't know why he came out with it. But ever since then, it's just been a phrase on the... it's been a catchphrase on the stream. So, into the lineups then, of course. I've got our handy-dandy whiteboard with 4-2-3-1s. Now... I probably only need to do this once because both teams are playing the same formation. For United, Bruno Fernandes plays at centre attacking midfield. I'm just going to just get back onto the United app so I can look at the lineups. Right, so... okay then. So we've got... So we've got David De Gea is in goal. He's back in goal today. We've got Lindelof and Maguire the two central partnership. You've got Luke Shaw starting with Van Bissaka as the two fullbacks. They'll both push up normally like they do, overlapping the left and right midfielders, which in this case is Rashford and Dan James. Two central defensive midfielders are Pogba and McTominay. Now Pogba tends to push up quite a lot. And McTominay sometimes pushes in towards centre attacking mid. Bruno's up there, by the way. Up front is Mason Greenwood. Now, we might see a switch at some point. Mason Greenwood might swap places with Marcus Rashford. Because Rashford has played more as a striker, mostly, than Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood's playing as a striker today. He'll probably move down to left mid. If not, what will happen... Rashford and James... Rashford will still go up there. Greenwood... will go to right mid, and James goes all the way along to left mid. Yeah, nothing like good art this is. So James could probably move to left mid, and Greenwood will probably move to right mid, whilst Rashford goes to striker. In a bit of a circle, really. Bruno will obviously stay as a centre attacking midfielder, always pushing up, and being the usual attacking threat that we know. Now, when we're defending... McTominay tends to be the one who tends to drop back into defence. Of course, by the way, applies for Granada because Granada will play in the same formation and they're most likely to do sort of the similar thing. Just obviously not with their attackers going into different positions, mind. Could happen, but we don't know. To be honest, I don't know why I put all the lines on the defenders. This. God, it took me longer to actually rub out all of it than it actually did to actually do all the lines. Right. So, dear me. Hope you can still see this, by the way. It's not particularly clear. But, by the way, guess the badges at half time, by the way. Guess the badges at half time. So, join me that. So, 2 CDMs could drop in between the defenders, dropping the defence. Rashford drops back in off the defence along with Dan James. Greenwood moves down to a centre attacker mid, and Bruno drops into CDM. That's probably what's going to happen, because Fred isn't playing, by the way. McTominay and Pogba do tend to drop back a lot. Either that, or what Pogba will do is he won't drop back, and he will stay in his normal position, but move slightly up. That's most likely what's going to happen. Rashford will need to track back along with Dan James, helping out the defence, and also McTominay has to stay back as well. With corner kicks, we need as many people as we can in the penalty area, because we always play Sonal Marken, and our Sonal Marken is appalling. That's all I've really got to say on that. There's your tactical disaster class for today, as I like to call it. I won't do the lines and stuff for Granada, because Granada's is it'll be sort of a similar pattern, really. Their left mid and right mid will drop back. They'll press back. Their left mid and right mid will also be part of that attacking four, which is Kennedy, Antonio Puertas, Montoro centre attacking mid, and Soldado, who isn't that mobile, but he can be effective up top. He certainly won't. He certainly won't be doing much in the way of tracking back, because he doesn't tend to track back very often. However, Gonalons could possibly drop between defenders. Jesus Vallejo, obviously from Real Madrid, and Domingos Duarte is the central partnership. A very strong partnership. Never and Diaz are the two fullbacks with Rui Silva in goal. So it's Soldado against Greenwood, and it's Bruno up against Montoro. So really, we should win this. But you never know. Anything can happen in the Europa League. You know, we've had a few shocks in the past in this competition. The debutants are managing to get themselves to the quarters. How do you check your money on YouTube? I use something called Google AdSense for that. Chelsea to win the Champions League. No, the final, if Bayern do get knocked out, the final will, I'm hoping, Real Madrid versus PSG. Now, if it's Real Madrid v PSG, I think PSG have lost it. No, I think Real Madrid have got probably a better chance of doing it this season. Right. But no, I don't think any of the English teams will win it this season. United and Arsenal are favourites to actually win this competition, the Europa League. But I think Arsenal will struggle. Arsenal will struggle against Slavia Prague. I think they'll struggle against Slavia because they're a good side. Slavia Prague are a really good side, and you do not take them lightly. You know, if you underestimate a side like them, which I think Rangers did in the end, Rangers underestimated them. You underestimate them, you're not going to know. Okay, right. As I was saying, sorry about that, by the way, we had something was going on. Hang on a sec. Maybe not. I've just got the darts on at the minute. I'm watching Peter Wright against Vandenberg. At the minute, 6-5 Vandenberg. He could beat Peter Wright here. And he could do it with a 9-darter. Oh, maybe not. Nowhere near. Keegan, he comes in live chat, by the way, of course. Sorry about that. It was a bit of a glitch there. I don't know what had happened. But just one of them things. Thank you everyone who's joined us, by the way. Keep getting your comments in chat. Right, so we still got the predictions. I'll go through the ones that we have got. And don't forget, if you do want to change your prediction at any point, at any time, then you can do, as long as you do it before kick-off at 8 o'clock. Because once they're closed, you cannot change it. I've gone 3-1 to United. I think a lot of people underestimate the quality of this Granada side. Yeah, they're not the strongest team that we'll come up against, but they are a team who can cause problems. Peter Wright just got a point against Dimitri Vandenberg. Oh, there you go. What was I saying? Yeah, so I think we'll concede just because of how the defence normally is. And if we do concede, most likely it's going to be due to a set piece. Because United's man marking on set pieces are terrible. We are terrible when it comes to defending set pieces. Because we have a habit of doing sono marking. We leave players unmarked. And we concede because of it. That Simon Kjaer goal, don't forget, against AC Milan that we conceded late on in the first leg, which so easily could have cost us the entire tie, by the way, because that was an away goal for them, was due to poor man marking. Because the corner came into the box, he had a free header, and Henderson punched it into his own net. So the goal we conceded there was poor. And a lot of the goals that we concede this season are mostly from set pieces. And it's all because of the poor sono marking. Now, people always criticise Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because, because we concede all the time from set pieces. You have to criticise the defenders, because the defenders, right? The defenders are the ones that are meant to be doing all the man marking. With the backup of the left mid and right mid and the other players dropping back. The defenders are the ones that are meant to be doing the man marking. Mostly. And they don't. And when they do that, they don't do a good job of it. It's balmy because, you look at the goals we concede. And it shows, the next season we're going to have to get some better defenders in. The central defenders aren't good enough. Maguire, a lazy sod. Lindelof isn't particularly great either. And after time, he's playing with an injury. Eric Bailly can't stay fit. And Transabi just never gets played. So it's the defenders that cost United a lot. And people say, it's because the reason we don't win games is because we don't score. Which, yes, in fairness is true. They've got a point, haven't they? If you don't score, you're not going to win the game. It's quite obvious. That's the basics. Scoring in front of goal. But most of the time, we lose because of terrible defending. That's just my thoughts on it. And today, against the Granada side, who, I personally think Darwin Mackey's should be playing. The pace on him is absolutely amazing. And Kennedy, obviously, from Chelsea. They've got players who have played against Manchester United in the past. But have they ever played against Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's football? I don't think so. So it'll be interesting. And I think few people are slightly underestimating Granada. They're not in this quarter-final for no reason. They're in this quarter-final because they've caused shocks. They've beaten Napoli, and they've beaten other teams in the past. They've got a decent team with some good players that have experience. doing this. Dear me. Yeah. Might be because I've got the phone somewhere where there's not that much signal. If I stick the phone on the windowsill, I might get better signal. I was going to say, it might be something to do with the data signal. I'll try it out and see if that makes any improvement. Yeah, everybody, stream's dropping. It's dropping out 1 or 2 times. Didn't do it in the test stream. That's what I'm saying. The test streams are pointless because you do a test stream and then it would work fine. But when you do the actual real stream, it can be a pain in the ass. The problem is so unpredictable, this bloody software, isn't it? Anyway, do keep getting your comments in the chat, by the way. Hopefully we won't have this problem all stream, but can't guarantee. I mean, good job we haven't got any streams coming until Saturday at least, so that's something. But yeah, the predictions we've still got, by the way. I've got 3-1 United, obviously, for me. Scotty B went for 2-1. Liam Martin's gone 3-0, along with Harry Critchlow and Sam Skundrick. Jack Wright went for 2-0. Marcel Burns has gone for 4-0, along with Reece Milton. John Rain's gone for 2-1, and Owen Coyle's gone for 3-1, as well as me. So, they're all the predictions at the minute. If you haven't got your prediction in, do make sure you get them in within the next 10 minutes, because kickoff's coming very, very soon. And it's taking place in Granada, don't forget this first leg. So, it's important that United get an away goal at the very, very least. We'll be playing for at least an away goal. And the lineup, in fairness, is quite an attacking lineup, really. You've got Greenwood in there, you've got James, you've got Pogba in there, by the way, you've got Bruno, you've got Rashford and McTominay, who tends to go forward at times as well, and Luke Shaw, who's been playing brilliantly all season for Manchester United. So we've got a decent lineup today, not taking these lightly. Let's just hope we don't get any injuries, because we have Tottenham Hotspurs at the toilet seat on Sunday, so that won't be ideal. If you did miss the lineups earlier on, we didn't go through them that much. I was just going through who was playing where. They've got Rui Silva in goal. This is Granada. Diaz, who's the captain at right back. They've got Jesus Vallejo, Domingos Duarte and Neva as the back line. Herrera and Gonalons, the 2 CDMs. Kennedy and Antonio Puertas play out wide, with Montoro in centre attacking mid behind former Tottenham Hotspurs man Roberto Soldado. And for Manchester United, David De Gea is back in goal. Lindelof and Maguire are the 2 defensive partnership, obviously. Partnership of nightmares. Luke Shaw plays along with, I remember that because the 2 fullbacks. 2 holding midfielders, Paul Pogba, who is sort of your box-to-box man, really, isn't he? And Scott McTominay. Bruno Fernandes is centre attacking mid. Dan James and Rashford alongside him. And up front is Mason Greenwood. And as I say, we could see Rashford switch places with Greenwood and go up top, with Greenwood going down to left mid, but then at some point afterwards switching places with Dan James, because Rashford is Greenwood is better on the right hand side, I think, than he is on the left. So, or what could happen is Dan James might go up top at some point, but we don't know, anything can happen here. So cheese everyone up your nose, by the way. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday night. If you just tuned in, please do like the stream. So on the bench with the 2 sides, United, Fred, Alex Telles, Cavani, Juan Mata, Nemanja Matic, Axel Transebi, Lee Grant, Ahmad Diallo, Brandon Williams, a youngster called Anthony Elanga, Dean Henderson and Donny van der Beek. I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard of Elanga, but apparently someone said to me he seems okay, so there you go. See what he's like if he does play. For for Granada, on the bench for them, Fabregas, Darwin Marquis, I assume he'll feature at some point, Suarez, Sanchez, Jan Ateki, Molina, Perez, Volquier, who's also decent player, I have to say, and goalkeeper Escandel. Any stats to look at? Yes. In the Europa League, United have won 3 games and drawn 1. And this season for Granada, they have won 2 games, drawn 1, lost 3. And they've somehow pulled through to the next round. United have only scored 7 goals in the Europa League so far, but that is in 4 matches, only conceding 1 goal. And away from home, we are still yet to concede in the Europa League away from home. And for Granada, they've won 5 out of 10 in the Europa League. That's the last 6 games they come from. In the Europa League this season, they've won 5, lost 3 and drawn 2. So 50% win rate for them. They've scored 12 goals, but they've conceded 7. So they score a few and also concede a few. Hopefully, United will score a few more goals and possibly get to double figures in this Europa League campaign. So there's the quarterfinals. We'll see how we do. Get your comments in the live chat, by the way. I'm pretty certain the live chat is working. I'm just checking because I've had it before where comments have been actually in the live chat, but it's not come up for me. So just want to make sure that works. So yeah, but I do get your comments in, by the way. Of course, it's always good to see what you guys have to say. Especially if you're a Manchester United fan. Are you confident going into tonight's game? I think most United fans are. It was the ideal draw for us, but I'm not taking him too lightly. Me is coming. Oh, perfect timing as well. We haven't actually kicked off yet, so we've got another 5 minutes. Players are going to come out in a moment, actually. Speaking of which, so you've joined us at a good time. So me's gone 2 on United. Okay, that's fine. See if I'm lucky tonight. Well, we'll soon see. We'll soon see what happens. But United might get more than 2 goals. For me, as long as we get some away goals and possibly win the game, that's all I'm going to worry about. I want the away goals, really, because with the away goal rule, 1 away goal could be the difference between going through and going out. Okay. Please like streaming if you haven't already done so, by the way. The Granada players are in the tunnel. And if you just joined us, by the way, the reason we were at a different angle today is because the table I normally use is broken, so we've had to get rid of that, unfortunately. I've had it for about 10 years. So quite sad, actually, to see it go. So we're using the new table now. Up here, so I don't know how it's going to work when Dad's up here, though. It's going to be interesting. United to win this kit, the black away kit, which is the t-shirt I'm wearing. You can't actually see on the back unless I turn around a tad. But on the back, I'm trying to make sure you can actually see it. I'm trying to see if I can. There you go, it says Dazzer 18 on the back of it, so I'm not sure if you saw that or not. And the good thing about having the table there is because I've got more leg room, so I can move my legs about a bit more. Oh yeah, you could see it says Dazzer 18 on the back. You don't actually see the back, because I normally just show you the front. Ah. Here we go. Then, gentlemen, please welcome onto the pitch Granada and Manchester United. Come on, boys! Andrew Salter is one of Mia's friends that's joined. 2 on United. I'm new here. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Obviously, I assume Mia told you about the channel. I appreciate that. Nice stadium, actually, I have to say, for Granada. It's a lovely stadium. Here we go. Come on. Two on. That's 4 people that have gone 2-1. We've got 3 people saying 3-0. We've got 2 saying 4-0. And we've got 2 saying 3-1. So sort of the similar scores today. People going for the same scores.
Certainly put on a show here, even in an empty stadium, and manic scenes outside. Just about all the fans who would have.
Okay, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer there, doing the pre-match handshakes at the start, of course. So Granada have Rui Silva is in goal. He has a yellow card to his name. Victor Diaz, who is their captain, also has a yellow card to his name, and so does Domingos Duarte. 3 players with yellow cards to name. If they get booked today, then it means they get suspended for the second leg. That's what it means when they carry on the yellow card. I don't know how you pronounce this name. Is it Wick or is that an A? Arik? I don't know how you pronounce that name. I apologise. Good luck from Spain. Yes, Buenas noches. I think that means good evening. I'm not certain, but yeah. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Lindelof, Maguire, Luke Shaw, and Scott McTominay all carry yellow cards as well. So again, same applies. Any of the players that have a yellow card going into this game, if they get booked in this match, they are suspended for the second leg, which takes place at Old Trafford. And also, oh, good lord, Dimitri Volkier, Nehuén Perez, Luis Suarez, not the actual Barcelona one, by the way, and another 2 players for Granada are all on yellow cards on the bench. And Brandon Williams has a yellow card as well on the United bench. There's a lot of yellow cards there for them players. Okay, United are going to kick us off. It is in Spain. The Estadio Nuevo Los Carmenes is the setting for tonight's game. Granada against Manchester United. It's the first leg of the Europa League quarter-finals. We're going to get underway now. And first of all, players take the knee before we start. And here we go! We're off! It's Granada against Manchester United. Predictions closed. There we go. That's all the predictions closed now. Thank you very much. And hello, Granada are starting from the off here. Ball in. Oh! That's going to fall to him, is it? No, it's gone to left hand side. Starting on the off already, Granada. Looking dangerous already in the first 30 seconds. Well, slow start for United. On the back foot immediately. Luke Shaw having to force his way out of the penalty area and does quite well with that. A ball to Bruno, which is headed on by Granada. Pogba heads it forward. Cleared away and the ref's given a free kick. Well, what an early start that would have been for Granada. A ball in the box. Just didn't find its way to Alberto Soldado. But a bit of a dangerous start there. United not looking good from the off already. Oh, you can definitely tell Granada definitely wanting this, and you can see how much they want it by the way they're playing already in the first minute. United going to have to be careful, especially defensively, and I did say I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet, so we'll have to be careful. Diego Martinez is the coach for Granada, up against Manchester United's coach, which is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Alright. Okay, United with the ball now. As they look to get out of the ball in half. Lindelof plays a lovely long ball down towards Dan James, but their ball is too heavy. It's too heavy. Ball's gone out for a goal kick. Kojak's Football Shack has joined us. How are you, mate? Hope you're doing well. And he's gone for 3-1. Unfortunately, predictions are already closed, so I can't write it in now. But appreciate you joining the stream. Hope you're doing very, very well indeed. Slow start for United. If you're a United fan in the chat, what are your thoughts already? We started off slow and we sort of just about managed to sort of pick it up a bit. But Granada going forward look like they're going to be rather dangerous. Like PSG yesterday. Granada clearing that down the field. That's a long ball that's going to go to Harry Maguire, who heads that away. Oh, dear me. On the back foot. On the back foot. I said to people we can't take Granada too lightly. You know, I said don't take these lightly. One of their biggest games. I think it's the biggest game in their history, actually. Club's history, actually, I think it is. That's a poor ball. It's gone out for fun to United. Don't forget, there's a few Premier League players in there. Kennedy used to play for Chelsea. You've got Soldado as well. He used to play for Tottenham Hotspurs. And a player who didn't play in the Premier League but has played for Real Madrid, Jesus Vallejo. Excuse me. Vallejo used to play for Real Madrid, I believe. Unless it's a different Vallejo, but I'm pretty certain it is that one. And I'll just let you know, there's a guy on the bench called Luis Suarez, and it's not Luis Suarez from Barcelona, before anyone gets confused. It's, I think, a younger Luis Suarez. I don't know much about him, I'm not going to lie. I'm really surprised that Darwin Mackies is not starting for these, because his burst of energy down the left-hand side is superb. He's a really good wide player with a lot of pace. Here's Pogba on the run. Great long ball to Marcus Rashford on the left-hand side of the penalty area. 3 in the box. Rashford running in on the left-hand side. Tries to go himself. Don't try doing it yourself all the time. Just put a ball in. Bruno McTominay. He's going to go for a shot himself and it's blocked. The edge of the penalty area. It was a decent attempt by McTominay, has to be said. Just blocked by the defender. United with the ball in the attacking third. Bruno. Greenwood's in the penalty area along with Dan James trying to get a bit of space. The ball in's blocked. It's out for 4-2 United on the left hand side of the box. Nearly 5 minutes in here at the Estadio Nuevo Los Carmenes. It's 0-0. Rashford's feeling his leg again. He's gonna end up aggravating the injury again, isn't he? Here's Fernandes to Pogba, and shot from distance is blocked. Now can Granada get it away from their own half? They can't. It's a 4-2 Granada. Went out of Bruno Fernandes. Just move this way a bit. Can you get any comments in live chat, by the way, of course? Hopefully United do win today, but you know, I think people are underestimating Granada. I think a lot of people are underestimating Granada. You know, Granada are no mugs. You know, they're in the quarter-final for a reason. What the hell? The hell? Well, the game's just been stopped because somebody has somehow managed to sneak his way into the stadium and has just run across the pitch. So we've got a pitch invader who shouldn't even be in the stadium in the first place because the games are behind closed doors. So someone's just managed to sneak in through some fire door or something and started running across the pitch. Oh dear me. Well, there you go. I wondered who it was on the pitch. I'm thinking, who was that on the pitch? I think it was wearing some sort of costume. I was like, what on earth is this? Well, we've had a pitch invader already in the first 6-7 minutes. Oh, dear me. You can tell it's a big game for Granada, but you know, you're not allowed to do pitch invasions, especially in a UEFA match. You'll get fined. That's a poor tackle by Pogba, and there's the first yellow card of today's game. Now, luckily, he is not one of the players that is carrying a yellow card going into today's game. The United players that do have yellows going into this, McTominay, Brandon Williams is one. I think Wambazaka, Lindelof, and I think Shaw. So not 100% certain. I think it was, but 7 minutes 50 now. Free kick for Granada. This is 30 yards out at least. It's about at least 30 yards. Got the magic spray out for Kennedy. Wasn't a particularly nice challenge, has to be said, by Paul Pogba. But Kennedy's down. Getting the magic spray, as they all call it. It's back up now, so get that free kick taken soon. Yes, I saw one. Dear me. How far is this? It's about 30 yards, 35 yards nearly. So number 19 that chips it into the penalty area, and it's headed out for a corner. Why was Maguire claiming it was a corner? Oh, right, well he would have been offside anyway, but Bruno headed it out for a corner. Corner left hand side of the penalty area. It's going to be Montoro who takes this. Okay, maybe not. Here we go. This is where we'll concede from the set piece. Kennedy's going to actually take it instead. Looks like he's going to take it short to Montoro. Yes, he does. Montoro plays it back. Back again to Montoro, who puts the right foot ball into the penalty area. Takes a deflection and nearly went into the net. And luckily David Hare was on the alert and managed to collect the ball in his gloves in the nick of time as well, because that was going to go in with a bit of power as well. De Gea throws it to Pogba, now to left hand side. Luke Shaw down the line to Rashford, back to Shaw again, right at the halfway line. United with the ball. 10 minutes in, 0-0 in Spain, the Estadio Nuevo Los Carmenes, home of Granada FC. United looking for that away goal to take back to Old Trafford for the second leg next Thursday night. That is a foul on Paul Pogba. What? Dear me. We'll also keep you up to date with the goals in the Europa League tonight. Other games taking place. Ajax up against Roma. That's a big game for United, because whoever wins that will be taking on United or Granada in the semi-finals. And Arsenal against Slavia Prague tonight. Dynamo Zagreb up against Villarreal. So some interesting games tonight. All 4 games taking place in the Europa League quarter-finals. 0-0 in all of them games. And all of them games are 11-12 minutes in. So about 11 or 12 minutes in. And that's all 4 Europa League games taking place today. We'll keep you up to date with the scores as they go in tonight, so that you are all aware of what's happening. But Slavia Prague, Villarreal and Roma, as well as Manchester United, will be the teams looking for away goals this evening. And then the teams reverse for the second leg next Thursday night, which is at the same time of 8 o'clock. And then we got all 4 games tonight are live on BT Sports. BT Sports 1, 2, 3 and I think Ultimate, as far as I'm concerned. Good ball on the left-hand side. Luke Shaw plays it back to McTominay. It's about 30 yards out. Pogba to Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the right. Pogba tries to play a through ball towards Bruno, who was making a run, and it's cancelled out. Well, I believe that was Jesus Vallejo. So Manchester United throwing on the right hand side of the penalty area. Rashford's just I think keeping an eye on that leg, so he doesn't want to aggravate the injury that he's already had, which I think he did against AC Milan as well. Bruno tries to play to Dan James, but there's no power on it. Granada have the ball now. Long ball down the line. Goes out. I was going to say goes out for a throw-in. Actually, the referee's given offside, actually, against Roberto Soldado. Let's have a look. Well. I think he's slightly offside, but it's whether he's in his own half. There's 1 foot probably on, 1 foot's on the line, and the other one's in their half. So you don't have to get some tight offside calls in these games. 13 minutes in, here we go. Manchester United, by the way, haven't had a single shot. Neither team's had a shot, I don't think, in this game. Greenwood to the right hand side. Dan James to Wan-Bissaka. Pogba, there was a bit of pushing and shoving in the penalty area there. Dan James, Wan-Bissaka on the overlap, plays through, and the ball goes out off a Granada play. Bruno Fernandes trying to get a touch of the ball there, and went out for Granada play. It's a corner to United then. Nearly 14 minutes in. Me, Darryl Johnson here with you till the end of the game, of course. We've got guest of badges at half time as well if you're interested in that. So do have a go at guest of badges if you're on the live chat. That would be great. We'll probably have a few people join at half time. I will put that on my Instagram story as well, that we are doing guest of badges at half time. See if anyone joins to have a go. Pogba tries to kick it forward. It's cleared away. Granada man just having a word with the fourth official, Diego Martinez. Need to watch out for Soldado because he can get into decent bits of spaces. He can get decent bits of space, I mean. Right, come on. We need an away goal. The sooner we get an away goal, the better, really. There's been no clear-cut chances for either team. There's been no shots. It's been a bit of a poor game, I have to say. We started off slow, picked it up, but neither team's done enough of the ball in the final third. It's as simple as that, really. Probably the best way to describe it. 67% possession for United. As the ball goes out of play, off Marcus Rashford for a throw-in. Ouch. Something just come up on Sky Sports. Rory McIlroy accidentally hit his own father with a stray shot in the golf. Oh dear. That'll have hurt. Yes, that hurts when that happens. Not particularly ideal to hit your own father in the head or something. Yes, that'll hurt because the golf balls do. You know, the golf balls are hit with a lot of power, so I don't watch golf, though. Don't find any excitement at all in that. Harry Maguire now on the ball. Please do keep getting your comments in the live chat, of course. Luke Shaw on the ball down the left, going on the one. To Rashford. Plays a long ball to switch to play to Wan-Bissaka. Lovely ball. Now Dan James controls it well. Wan-Bissaka again. To James. Pogba. To Bruno. A long ball to the left. Might just find its way to Luke Shaw. It did, but Granada's central defenders managed to Win the ball back. A long ball there. That's gone towards Soldado, but a ball all the way back to David De Gea from Harry Maguire. Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the ball now, down the right hand side. United still in their own third. Maguire has a few options there. He plays it to McTominay in the centre. Goes down, that'll be a free kick to United, which has been taken quickly by Pogba. Long ball down from Bruno. Is going to go to the right hand side of the box. Dan James gives chase. That's cleared down the line by a Granada player. Granada player actually goes down under pressure by Wan-Bissaka, and referee tells him to get up. McTominay to Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka, Greenwood again. Pogba. What have had me tea? I've had an Asda pizza for tea, right? So that's a foul. Yeah, it was a foul. Bruno's down already. Bruno goes down and a free kick for United. Dare I say anything else? Canada. It was one of the make your own pizza things that they do with Asda. It's not Canada, it's Granada. And by the way, Granada haven't even been that good, so they attacked from the off and then lost the ball since then. They've barely gone forward, so I can't see United losing this, but they're going to have to get a goal sooner or later. Rashford's going to take it. This is going to go absolutely nowhere near. Why is he going to hit this? Why? He's going to hit this, actually. Nowhere near. Said it'd be it. I said it. Why did you bother going for that shot? That was pathetic. What am I doing tomorrow? Sad all, to be honest with you. Nothing. Normally I'd be on CVFM tomorrow, but I'm having a week off. So. It was basically like a meat feast from Asda. Was one to make you want, but I had spicy beef and spicy chicken on there. So. Oh, careful, Lindelof. Long ball to the opposite side. Brilliant ball, I have to say that. Great team, Granada. I mean, they're not that good, but certainly haven't been that good in this game. But then again, I don't think United have been that good either. Oh, here we go. Track back, get it out, yeah. Defending well. It's just been really a defensive game from both teams, really. Both teams try and go forward and just get denied by the defenders. It's not been an exciting game. It's been rather boring, I have to say, in the first 20 odd minutes. Been boring, really. But I know your predictions there. Hope you're doing well, though, Steve. It's been a boring game. McTominay to the right, I'm just go on Greenwood. Stay back. Go for a shot maybe. By the way, that Rashford shot from free kicks, the first shot of the game, which was terrible. Maguire fancies it. Hey, he's going on a nice one actually. Right, still got it, Pogba. Bruno.
United here.
Dominating possession, we're not doing enough with it.
Good defensively, stay in their shape, bring United onto them. Don't think this suits Manchester United. I think what United like is when a team goes at them, so they can have the space in behind. You see it at the Etihad, when they beat Man City. You see it against Real Sociedad. When teams want to go toe to toe with Manchester United. I think games like this, where it's tight, where there's no space between the lines, no space in behind, where United have to break the team down. I think that's where they struggle most.
Foul left. Oh, give over.
The referee was only 3 yards away from it. McGuire tries to get it back for Manchester United, but might be coming back against.
Right, I'm sorted with what I was doing now. I was just messing about trying to put what I was putting on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram, by the way, if you want. Dazzer_football_stand. That's our Instagram. I do post a lot of stuff on my Insta story on it. I don't really post stuff, but just most of my Insta story. What score for Man City Leeds on Saturday? City will win it. City will win it. Actually, I hope Leeds don't win it, quite simply. But now City, I think City, you've got that game in the bag, haven't they? Been snowing on Tuesday again. Today, it hasn't today. It was doing it, I don't think it was doing it yesterday, have it? It was doing it on, I think, Monday and Tuesday. Didn't do it yesterday. And I don't think it did it today either, but I haven't been out today, so I haven't really got a clue. It's been sunny for most of the day. Just maybe not. Here's Aaron Maguire with the ball now. Into the 24th minute. Tomine. Ball through. It's a poor pass back to Bruno. Trying to play balls through and then they're just not going anywhere. Playing some poor balls through. Trying to play it in behind the defence and the ball throughs are just poor. There really have been poor passes today. That's free kick to United, that. Foul on Scott McTominay. How does that happen? What's... Hang on a second, is YouTube glitched or something? Because it said 16 likes and then I refreshed it, it said 12. It normally takes off the dislikes after time and not the bloody... It doesn't normally take off the likes. This is something wrong with YouTube. I always say there's something strange with this YouTube app. There's always something strange about it. Dynamo Zagreb have taken the lead against Villarreal. There's a shock to the system. PS4, Xbox One all day of the week. I said it was going to snow last week. Yep, that's 3 times you told us that, actually. You told us that the other day as well. You said it was going to snow. Dynamo Zagreb are leading Villarreal by a goal to 0. And I bet you it was Mislav Orsic. I bet you any money it was Mislav Orsic. Oh, never mind. Goal's been disallowed for offside. Oh, never mind. Been disallowed for offside. Who was it who actually... Who was it who scored it?
Once again, we continue the coverage just at the moment from the television pictures, which has robbed Robbie Savage of his chance to visit the Alhambra Palace.
Nah. Goal's been disallowed for offside. Dear me. If you just joined us, you've missed absolutely nothing. There's barely been any chances. It's not been a particularly great game. But Dynamo Zagreb did score and it was eventually disallowed for offside. Rashford has the ball left hand side. Here's Bruno. Shot blocked. Another ball in. Ooh. Was he trying to put a ball in or was he going for a shot there? Well, whatever it wasn't particularly amazing. But it was Let's have a look again. Was he actually going for the shot? Bruno went for the shot and then it fell to Rashford. No, he was. He was eyeing that top corner. No, it wasn't actually far off looking at the replay. Arsenal score 0-0. All the games are 0-0 in Europa League. Zagreb against Villarreal. Zagreb just had a goal disallowed. But that's still 0-0. United against Granada here is 0-0. United have had 6 shots apparently. But how many on target? Probably none on target. I'd say about 3 of them have been blocked and then 3 of them have been off target. We've dominated the game, but we've just been wasteful with chances. That's a ball in though. Way! Nowhere near the goal. Goodbye. That's their first shot of the game, Granada. It was Kennedy, I think it was, and it was a poor shot. He hit it on the volley. Hit it on the volley. Nowhere near. Yeah, it was Kennedy's. He's volleyed it with his foot well underneath. It's nowhere near the goal. Arsenal 0-0 against Slavia Prague as well. Also, Warmer drawing it to Ajax 0-0 as well. Teams, there's 4 teams a minute looking for away goals. Obviously, United looking for an away goal tonight. Obviously, Warmer, along with Slavia Prague and Villarreal, all looking for away goals tonight, because that one away goal could be the difference between going out and going through. The difference between winning and losing, as people say, especially with the away goal rule at the end of the second legs. Ball goes out of play for Granada players, kicks the ball out of play, sorry, I should say, because there's a player down injured. Let's have a look. Yusuf interviewing both players, good. He's a great interviewer. Oh yeah, I've been on Yusuf's channel a few times. I've had the privilege of actually being able to have him on before, and he's a good lad. He really is a good lad. I don't need to watch him to know what he's like, because I know what he's like in person. Really good guy to talk to. But what people don't realise is he doesn't do YouTube anymore. The YouTube channel that he had originally, he doesn't do YouTube anymore, so I wouldn't be able to watch him anyway because he doesn't do it. But I've been watching these interviews with the board players, and they're quite entertaining actually. He's very good as an interviewer.
All sorted, no problem.
Nearly 30 minutes in. He kept it in. Oh, he's at the side netting. Goodness me. Now, we haven't got any pets. We used to. And then you probably know what happened. But that was about 9 or 10 years ago when that happened. So it wasn't that long. It was quite a long time ago. Oh, yes! Get in! Marcus Rashford has just scored. I didn't even see what happened because they were looking at the replay from the last decision, whether the ball had gone out or not. We didn't actually see the goal because it didn't go off the replay in time. What actually happened? Show us the replay, please, because we didn't actually see what happened. All I saw was the ball go in the net and Rashford reels away in celebration. So what happened? Goal kick taken shot by De Gea. Victor Lindelof goes on a little stroll, about 25, goes on like a little 25-yard walk. Plays a superb ball from his own half to Marcus Rashford, who takes 2 touches and kicks it past the keeper. What a goal! What a goal! What a goal that is! That's brilliant. Victor Lindelof gets himself an assist. And people always say, you get Manchester City fans who say, no, you need to use about 20, 30 passes to score goals. You have to pass all the time. United have scored a goal. 2 passes. 2 passes. A low throw from... No, it wasn't a throw, sorry. It was a goal kick taken short, sorry, from David De Gea to Lindelof. Lindelof has loads of space. He just goes on a little stroll, 25 yards from his own goal. Plays a long ball down the field the ball must have travelled at least 40, 50 yards. Because it went straight to the outside of the penalty area. Rashford latches onto it, takes one touch, controls it, takes another, and then he coolly slots it past the keeper. What a beautiful goal. That is a brilliant goal. And Manchester United have the away goal, which, given this first half, they do deserve, because they have been the better side. But the game itself hasn't been brilliant. United get the away goal, and it is Marcus Rashford with his second goal in the Europa League this season. 1-0 to Manchester United. Marcus Rashford, beautiful goal. Okay, we've got Guess the Badges coming up, by the way, in 13 minutes time. I say 13 minutes time. We got Guess the Badges coming up at half time, I should say. And there's some tough ones, so yeah, do have a go, of course. I don't answer them. I don't answer them questions, pal. Because I'll say one and someone will say, you get people bloody... I could say Bow, and then you get Man United Bayern fans saying, oh, this, that and the other. And then I'd say somebody else, and you get all the other fans saying it. Nah, it doesn't matter who I say, bloody backfires. That's a long ball to James. Great ball in. Because it doesn't matter which one I say. It's mostly Bow, really. It's the one I support mostly. I don't know what you mean by who's the best to support. If you're on about best club to support, it's bloody Bayern, really. They win more trophies, don't they? So, depends what you mean by best support. Best to support, really. Depends what you mean. But I'm more loyal to Borough than any other club. Apart from when the away games are when I follow and we have to pay to watch. I won't pay to watch the away games. But when it comes to home games, me and Dad are very loyal. Go on then. Rashford to Greenwood. Lovely ball that to Fernandes. Pogba back to Fernandes again. Someone's not make a one. Oh, Pogba just about manages to keep control of that. McTominay, Bruno again. Back to McTominay, Rashford. Greenwood skipping past and not able to complete anything actually with that. Hit that. Oh, there we go. Shot takes the deflections out for a corner. Oh no. What did I say? Rashford's carrying an injury and he's playing. So Rashford's already got an injury. He's playing. He got caught. And is down again. Ow. Yeah, actually it's not a particularly nice challenge, not. Yeah, he catches him on the Achilles. That'll be sore. Yeah, Kennedy caught Rashford on the Achilles. Where's Dad tonight? He's downstairs. Me and him, we do say every time. The only time he's going to be on the streams is when Borough play or England play. The United and Bayern streams, he does not feature. Because what's the point of having someone on when they don't support either club? It'd be pointless for him to be on because he doesn't support either of them. It's pointless. Speaking of which, I haven't actually told any jokes, which is a surprise. I'll make sure I do it in second half. I've just been bored today. I've done nothing all day. I've been bored stiff today. I can tell this whole lockdown crap's just got into me now. I was that bored. I couldn't even be bothered to play FIFA today. I was pretty. I don't know. I just haven't been in. I don't know why. I didn't just didn't feel like it today. But I'm doing the stream anyway, so that's fine. That's not a foul. Hey. anything good here? Let's have a look. Man City will beat Leeds. Surely. Surely they'll beat Leeds. Oh, win it off him. Win that. Win that. Oh my God, just win the ball. Ball in. Put a foot in. There we go. Oh, Lord. You just pass it straight back to them, you tits. What are you doing? Oh my God. That's a ball in. Get it out. Lord. I don't know what Dad's had for tea. He's probably had the same as most of us have. Just the Asda pizza. I don't really do singing as such on the streams. Oh, this is a good one. What type of bird steals soap from the bath? Oh dear. That was stupid. I didn't want to do that. It's wobber ducks. Oh dear me. What's that? That's just flashed up. Oh, Ajax have scored against AS Roma. Well, Roma need an away goal tonight. Davy Klaassen with the goal for Ajax. I think Ajax could actually win. I think Ajax could win the Europa League. Seriously, do. I think they could win it. Very, very strong outfit. Forward to United then. Right at the halfway line. What's this? Ow! Jesus. That's terrible, that. Oh, that's not a particularly good challenge. McTominay is already carrying the yellow card going into today's game. The referee's pulled play back for the foul. Oh, good lord. There you go. Yellow card for Scott McTominay. He was carrying the yellow card going into this game. That means he's now suspended for the second leg. Brilliant. Absolutely superb. Why did the chicken cross the road? Yes, to see his flatmate. Yes. What happened when the owl lost his voice? Couldn't give a hoot. Oh dear me. The jokes don't get any better. We got guest badges at half time, so do join in with that. Oh dear. Oh! Did I hit the post? What? Did I hit the post or something? Free kick was taken into the penalty area. Volley towards goal. Yeah, hit the outside of the post and then went out of Scott McTominay for a corner. Jesus, that's the closest they've come. Oh, goodness me.
Just a slight change in the mood. Last 5 minutes of the half. Granada
In the box for the Granada corner. Gone to the far post. Soldado. Hey! Oh, dear me. What an awful shot that was.
maybe. Sure he did. He had it covered.
We've got 3.5 minutes to go before half time in this game. I have already put on Instagram that guest the badges is at half time. Oh my lord! So now Luke Shaw's got a yellow card and he's now suspended for the second leg.
3 yellows for United in the first half.
So that's Shaw and McTominay now ruled out of the second leg because of suspension. Super.
Antonio Puertas being brought down. The player has been with the squad.
Oh, Lord. 2 United players out of the second leg already. God. Oh, dear. That's a ball in. Now I only put the drum roll on for when it's for when me and my dad are telling the jokes, because we don't really put the drum roll on for the ones in the live chat. Unless they're very good ones, fair enough, but we don't really. We normally just put them on for when me and my dad tells them. That's a corner taken out wide and volley towards goal by Kennedy. That was not a bad attempt. Away goal for Villarreal at Dynamo Zagreb. They did go 1-0 down, but the goal was offside, and they are now 1-0 up, right on the stroke of half time as well. Gerard Moreno. Yeah, I think we knew that was going to be the case, and it was a pen. Gerard Moreno penalty. Dare I say anything else? United have the ball. Mason Greenwood on the attack against the defender. He's lost it. Tell you what, Vallejo's a good defender, isn't he? They've got a good defensive partnership. Oh, that's a long ball for Granada. Out for win. Get us into half time, and then second half we come out and try and finish the game. So Gerard Moreno has a goal for Villarreal. It's ideal for them because that's a big away goal. Their second leg takes place in Villarreal. So there you go. Granada on the ball. Kennedy against Dan James. No, not Dan James. Harry Maguire. Dan James, where did I get his name from? Harry Maguire, sorry. So what was it? The corner came, played it outside the penalty area, and Kennedy volleyed it straight towards goal. Tried to score a FIFA one. That's the sort of thing people try in FIFA and never succeed. Wasn't a bad volley, it was straight to the keeper, mind. Corner for Montoro into the penalty area. Headed on, it's gone to the far post and it's gone out of play for a goal kick. They're just showing that Lindelof ball to Rashford. Brilliant ball, super goal. It was easy as that. Didn't do the half-time predictions. Oh God, I'm all over the place today. Didn't do the half-time predictions. I don't even know what I would have gone for because there's been a few stoppages today. But there is 2 minutes of added time.
Just switched off for a second, and Rashford pounced. 2 minutes of added time. We're playing at the end of the first half here in southern Spain.
Yes. Can't keep the ball. McTominay trying to work his way through. Does well. Gets the advantage as well. Oh my lord. Dan James tried to play back to Pogba. The ball was well behind Pogba and went straight to their defender. I guess the badges is coming up in a moment. Just under 30 seconds to go till half time. Win it off him. Win it off him. Well done, Aaron. Well done, Aaron. That's a good ball.
Numerous loans, it would seem, a nomadic existence. And maybe something again here. Fernandez.
That's a ball. Greenwood on the ball. Free kick. That's half time.
It stays at 1-0 as the first half comes to an end.
Can you change intro song to 80s? Which song? Are you on about what are you on about on CVFM? No, that's always going to be my intro song, pal. I don't really play my intro song on the Mondays. On the Mondays, I don't tend to play my intro song. I just tend to go straight into the first song. But Fridays, no, Fridays I always use the intro song. I ain't changing it. But if you're on, yeah, well, actually, I think Kerncraft is 80s actually. When was Kerncraft 400? No, it was from 1999 actually, but oh well. Still works. It still sort of fits in. Prediction still on my way home from Maine. Yep. If you just joined us, time for Guess the Badges in a moment. It's 1-0 to United at half time. Not gonna lie, it's not the best of games, but it's both teams have had a go. United have managed to get that important away goal. Hopefully in the second half, United can try and maybe get a second goal for a second away goal, obviously, which would be ideal. If not, never mind. But as long as we don't end up conceding goals, we should be fine. And put it this way, Granada, with the chances they've had, haven't really looked like scoring. So there you go. Well, the problem is, Steve, you've got to remember, with YouTube, I will get copyrighted. So, if I put an actual song on at the start, I'll get copyrighted. And then I lose all the monetization and any donations that happen in the stream. And we've had one donation already in today's stream. If I played a song from the 80s that was copyright, I'd get copyrighted. And I would lose the monetization. So that $2.99 that the guy donated earlier on, I'd lose that. That would just go to YouTube. So, won't happen. And for Sam, who's asked where's the famous daddy, again, he only features on the Borough streams and the England streams. It's the only time he's ever going to feature in the Borough and the England streams. He won't feature in any of the United streams or the Bayern streams or any of the Germany streams. So he only features for Borough and England. They're the only times he's going to be on. It's going to be very difficult up here now with the fact that I'm having to use a different table. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to manage. I don't know how I'm going to manage it getting him up here again. Now that I'm having to use a different table, I'm going to have to really have a big shuffle around to try and put the table in here so that I've actually got a bit of room and also I can actually see the TV. It's going to be difficult with this table because this table's actually bigger. It's a lot wider as well, so that's not particularly ideal. But no, I can't play any copyrighted music. It's like at half time I only play non-copyright because if I play copyrighted music, I'll get copyrighted. So nothing I can do. I can't change that, I'm afraid, for you, Steve. But I thought you were on about on CVFM. CVFM, fine, but I ain't changing the intro song on there. But I can't do that. Everyone wants a famous daddy. Well, people need to realise this is not Dad's channel, it's my channel. So, if people don't like it, look. You can like the famous daddy all you like, but he's not going to feature unless it's Borough or England. It's simple as that. And he's already said that he doesn't want people to think that the channel is mainly around him. He won't take the channel from me. He never will. And he isn't. He doesn't want to create a YouTube channel anyway because he just won't have time for it. So he wouldn't have time to do it. He's a very busy guy, and so am I. I'm lucky that I just about have enough time to do it. I'm very busy. Right. Anyways, enough of that. Let's go on to guest badges. Oh dear. Oh, come on. Alright, so guest badges is back again, and obviously we're on a black screen at the minute. I will show each badge one by one. We'll go through each badge, see if you can get the correct answer. They will all be on black backgrounds. Right, here we go. And that's number one. I've got one or two clues that I will say. They are a team from Italy, and they are big rivals with Juventus. So they're the only sort of, that's the only sort of clues that I can give you. See if you can get this right. It's an Italian team. They have a rivalry with Juventus. I've just turned onto the darts for the moment. See how De Souza gets on against Aspinall. 8-180s after 5 legs. Not too bad, actually. Oh, wow. Nathan Aspinall's just thrown a 171. Wow. Don't see that very often. Right. Whitby Town. Okay. Next joke. Whitby Town. Well done, Sam. Yep, it's Torino. You'll probably be the only two people actually doing it. I have put it on the Instagram story that we're doing it, but we don't tend to get as many people in the United and Bayern streams, but because a lot of I'd say a big percentage of my subscribers are Borough fans, but there's a massive percentage of United fans who don't join. What have we got? So that's number one. Number two, the tough one here. This is a tough one, actually, this one. They are an American team. An American team. I think this is a team that Wayne Rooney used to play for. I think Rooney used to play for this team, I believe. Trying to remember. Yeah, I think he did. Can't quite remember, it was that long ago. So he's at Derby County now, isn't he? But this is a tough one. It's an American team that I think Wayne Rooney used to play for. Dundalk. No, they're American. No, they're not American. What am I going on about? Dundalk are Irish. This is an American side. I can see why you said Dundalk, but it's not. I don't think it's not. Yeah, just check. This is the correct badge. It is. So Wayne Rooney used to play for these before he went to Derby County. Bear me a second. Right, sorry about that. Okay, yeah, you'll just enjoy the sound of silence there. South Bank, LA Galaxy. No, Wayne Rooney never played for LA Galaxy. It was this team. I'm pretty certain it was this team that he played for. I'll have to have a look. Actually, otherwise I'll be wrong. Because I'm pretty certain he used to play for these. I'm absolutely certain he used to play for these. I used to play for these and they were in the American League. Yeah, he did. Made 48 appearances for these. So yeah, he did play for these. The team we're looking for, the team that Wayne Rooney used to play for before, I think, going to Derby County, it is DC United. Yes, DC United. He made 48 appearances for DC United, and then he went to Derby County. Not an easy one, no. Obviously, these aren't going to be easy. We've got a few easy and some difficult ones. Oh, now if anyone can understand Chinese, then you'll do well to work this one out. But I think a lot of people do know a lot of the Chinese teams, especially if you watch the Chinese Super League. Then you'll definitely know which team this is. There's a few decent players who play for these. Paulinho, I think, is one of them. Oscar is another one. They've got some half decent players in this team. So see if anyone can get that. It'll have to be quick, by the way, because I want to make sure we're actually back on. I want to make sure we can actually get back on before kickoff comes. Shanghai Chinese Club, I think. Yes, I'll accept Shanghai. That's not the actual team name. It is Shanghai something. So if you Shanghai, we'll accept Shanghai. So yeah, that's fine. Hong Kong, no. Hong Kong, no. We'll accept Shanghai. The actual name, it's not Guangzhou. That's a different team. Did a good guess. It is Shanghai Zipka. Or Shanghai SIPG, as everyone calls them. I tend to just call them Shanghai Sipk. Because that's what it is. It's spelled Shanghai Sipk. Hello, Daryl. Sorry I've not been here in the stream much. Been a bit busy. Yeah, that's fine. A lot of people have actually been busy over the Easter holidays, which is surprising. If you just joined us, by the way, Manchester United have the lead at half time. Rashford gave us the away goal we needed. Number 4 then. A tough one, this. Now, this is where you need Scotty B and John Wayne. John Wayne, if you're watching the stream, you'll be able to help out with this. They are a German side that play, I believe they play in the second division, the Zweite Bundesliga, and they are rivals with Hamburger SV. Hamburger SV. Let me just have a check. Yeah, they're in the Zweite Bundesliga, the second division, and they are big rivals of Hamburger SV. If any non-Germans can get this, I'll be amazed. To be honest with you, I think you'd probably have to be an out-and-out German in order to actually do this, or watch the German leagues quite a lot. There is some tough ones today, by the way. I've got 1 or 2 easy ones. It's like St. Paul or something like that. Close. You close? I mean, you couldn't be much closer, really. So, yeah, Josh is practically hit the nail on the head. You can't really get much closer than that, really. In England, they're known as St. Pauli. Pauli. St. Pauli, but in German, we call them Sankt Pauli. So, yeah, we'll give that one to Josh there. It was probably the closest one. A very difficult one, by the way. You have to watch a lot of the German football to actually get that. This is probably a more straightforward one, as you can probably tell by the crown at the top. Yeah, everyone's putting them in now. Yeah, Sankt Pauli, St. Pauli. So, not an easy one, but well done everyone else who did just get that there. Right, so this one, as you can probably tell by the crown at the top, it is a Spanish club. It's a Spanish club. They play in the La Liga. Goulash. No. No, balls, the players are back out. Cadiz, no. Oh my God, there's another 9. De Sousa got a 9 dart and I missed it. Bloody hell. I've played them in the career mode. Real Valladolid, well done, well done. There you go then. Oh, balls, I didn't want that to come up. I'll have to do the other 3 at the end of the game, I'm afraid, because kickoff's about to come. What am I pressing that for, idiot? Okay, second half's coming up, by the way. We'll do number 6, 7 and 8, actually. Once I've started the clock, I'll quickly do 5, 6, 7, 6, 7 and 8, sorry. We'll do that quickly, so do stay there. Alex Telles is going to come onto the pitch. Obviously, Luke Shaw is now suspended for the second leg. He got a yellow card today, and he was already carrying a yellow. Here's the second half can. Let's hope the second half is more entertaining. Half-time substitution for Manchester United. Going off number 23, Luke Shaw. Coming on number 27, Alex Telles. Did I do well? Maybe. And Granada kick us off for the second half. We are off now. Right, let's quickly get back. Number 6, 7 and 8 to do. So this is number 6, very quickly. I'll keep you up to date what's going on in the game, by the way. If you just joined us again, second half's underway. I've got the clock ticking, so it will still be ticking even when I'm not on that screen. This is number 6, so be quick, because I'm not going to spend too long on 6, 7 and 8, because I want to get back onto the normal screen for the second half. Saves me having to wait till full time. A fairly easy one. I'm pretty certain everyone will get this one. They're quite a strong outfit. Good European outfit, these. Con already for Granada on the right hand side. He's taking shot. Kennedy plays it all the way back. And here's a long ball in. That's gone off a goal kick. Yeah, Marcus Dinas has got it. There you go. And the few comments will probably come in a bit late, but yeah, it is St. Petersburg, number 7. A difficult. I was saying tough and difficult same time. Never mind. A difficult one. This one. They are a Scottish side based near Glasgow. Near Glasgow, actually. Yeah, they're a Scottish team. Not Birmingham. What's your prediction? I've gone 3-1 United. So these were a Scottish side that play near... Well, I think they're actually in Glasgow, if not just outside of Glasgow. And that gives it quite away. It's not Celtic or Rangers before anyone says, because I think you won't know.
Hardly seems to miss a game though, does he? This is 46th of the season. Made every minute in the Premier League so far, Harry Maguire.
See if anyone can get that. Doesn't look like it at the minute though. No, it doesn't look like anyone's got it. Partick Thistle, that one was. And then number 8, I think you'll all know this one. This is very, very easy, this. Surely everyone will get this. Very easy, this. Even without the writing, it's pretty easy. German team from the Bundesliga. Simple as that. That's all I really need to say. Yeah, bye Leverkusen. Well done, Marcus. Right, let's get back onto the screen. Let's guess the badges for today. That'll be... Oh, ball. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Alright, back for the second half then. There we go. So, yeah, I guess the badges will be back again on not Saturday, but Sunday. And the next bowl stream, by the way, for those who are wondering, is not till next Saturday, which is the 17th. That's at home to QPR. We're our away this weekend, so we don't do the away games. I've got a bar with Chucky. E.
Final in Gdansk, Poland, in late May.
Oh, balls. ball in. Granada starting the second half well. Right, where were we? So, keep getting your comments in chat, by the way. Win the second half, 1-0 to United. Granada starting the second half, the brighter of the two teams. I think United will just try and defend it out or try and go and get a second. But the more away goals we get, the better. And then we can just finish off the job at home. No, it's not Paul Stephen. Nah, don't worry, he's having a laugh, so. In the box from the corner. Oh. Headed off for another one. God. Granada are just pressing us at the minute in the first 4.5 minutes of the second half. Another corner for Montoro to swing in. He just swings it in as well. It's headed away. Volley towards goal by Kennedy and straight at Dazzer here. Now, let's see if we can catch them on the counter. So look, Kennedy's hit. That's twice he's hit a shot on the volley like that, and they're both pinned straight at the here. 5 shots for Granada now. 8 behind. Oh! Domingos Duarte, their centre back, has got himself a yellow card. It's a terrible challenge. Let's have a look again. Late challenge. It's an awful challenge actually on Dan James, but he's ended up coming off worse somehow. So he's injured himself doing that challenge. That's why you don't go into challenges like that. Do keep getting your comments in chat, by the way, of course. If you haven't already done so, please do like the stream. A miscounting in a 9-darter, which I... Typical, I missed a bloody 9-darter. That's interesting, that, how he miscounts and then gets a 9-darter. Ah, darts is such a strange game, isn't it? Dan James is up now. Bit hurt. Looks a bit hurt there. Free kick for United. Teller's in towards the penalty area, and that's flicked towards goal. Out for a corner though. Took a deflection. Dan James is back on the pitch. Corner for United. Second half started. Yeah, we're 7 minutes in. 7 minutes into second half. In the box from the corner. Oh, bloody hell. Straight to the first defender. What a ball that is from Greenwood. Yes, that's going to fall to Maguire on the right hand side. Back in. Put a ball in, Harry. Oh, ref. Me. Second half Cannavarian Brew is open and up your nose. Yeah, one of your friends did join. I did notice that.
it was Duarte who came off worse, saying no, can't do it, can't play on.
So Duarte's gone off injured. Domingos Duarte's gone off injured for Granada, and number 6, German, has come on the pitch. He's from Maine, he's a nice lad. Oh, right, well, I've never heard of him, but yeah, appreciate that. Down the field. Come on, David. Oh, Rich Bott has joined us. I wondered if he'd join at some point tonight. I wondered if you'd join at some point. How are you doing, Rich? Hope you're doing well. Not been the greatest of games, but I suppose we got the away goal, which is important. I've no idea what Harry Critchlow just put because he retracted a message. This TV region we're playing is very poor. TV region. Yeah, I remember that. ITV Granada. Flying in famous man, says Scotty B. Yes. How you doing? Oh dear. Famous dinner. Just had what did I have? Can't remember. Oh yeah, I had an Asda pizza again. Should be winning this 2 or 3-0. Yeah. Predictions on. I don't know really. Man United win the Premier League next season. Mate, we aren't even close to doing that. We're at least a few years away from that happening. Pellegrini has just equalised for Warmer. Oh, balls. Funny how when I put my phone on the windowsill, the stream's been fine. Don't know why. What was the message that came in? Hi Scotty, hi me and Harry, blah blah blah. Well, fans had me breakfast earlier with the bad boy I in blue. Yes, you said 2-1 to Manchester United. Yeah, you did, didn't you? Pellegrini's equalised for Ajax, for AS Roma. Sorry, so it's 1-1 in Ajax. Ajax 1, Roma 1 in Amsterdam, and that is an away goal for Roma. And that's an important tie for Manchester United, by the way, because whoever wins out of Roma or Ajax will take on, very most likely, Manchester United in the semi-finals. So that's a game of interest for Manchester United fans.
For me, it would be Kyle Walker, but Wan-Bissaka defensively is very, very good. You know, with all the tacking
Oh, come on.
at his disposal.
Upcoming schedule. Well, the current schedule stands. I only know up to next Thursday. The second leg's next Thursday night. We know that for a fact. Saturday we're live for Bayern against Union Berlin. That's at 2:30, so we'll be live from 1:45. Borough are away to Barnsley, by the way, and we would have to pay to watch, so that's why we ain't doing it. That's why we ain't doing Borough Barnsley. And anyway, we'll lose, I think. Sunday, United are away to Tottenham at the Toilet Seat. That's an interesting game. Oh, Maguire went for a shot himself. Nowhere near a goal, but it wasn't a bad shot. So that's on Sunday. Tuesday night's the second leg between PSG and Bayern. God help us. And then Thursday is the Europa League second leg, United against Granada. And then let's have a look. I'm checking to see if when do United play? So 17th is the Saturday, I believe. United play on the Sunday, right? So Sunday against Burnley. Bayern are away on the Saturday. That's on BG Sports, but are at home. So after next Thursday, which is United against Granada, We're live on Saturday for the Borough against QPR. Me and my dad will be live then. And then on the Sunday, I'm up here again for Manchester United against Burnley. So that's the current schedule for the rest of this weekend and next week. When you're going to get a fixture build-up, as you say, a double banger stream. I don't want to do 3 games in one stream. I don't want to have to do that again, because I didn't enjoy doing the 3 games on the bounce. It was too much. It was quite a lot, actually. It was very hard work. Who wins the Premier League next season? It'll probably be Man City again. They just buy the league. That's all they do. Oil Club. Yeah, it burns me out, actually, yeah. Having a bit of chocky. You had 4 games on the bounce yet? Well, why would I have 4 games on the bounce when there's only ever 3, when Borough United and Bayern are the only teams that have ever on telly? Mask will never be televised, I don't think. And whenever England and Germany play, there's only going to be a maximum of 3 games in one stream. You're not going to get any more than that. Liverpool to win the Prem next season. They better not. With the defence they've got, no. Bruno to Greenwood. Long ball to Alex Telles, who came on for Luke Shaw at half time. Dan James. Borough might go up 10 quid to watch Borough this weekend cheap. £10 cheap when you're watching on iFollow, and iFollow's the most laggiest and glitchy thing ever. We watch the home games for free because we're season ticket holders, and we can't get through a full game without it buffering. We always have problems with iFollow. I hate watching on iFollow. Leeds United win the Prem next season. Mate, there's more chance of Borough winning the Premier League than Leeds ever winning it. Leeds aren't even going to get into the top 10. Lower table team at the very, very most. In the box for the corner. Being the poor second half. Next week. Being the poor second half, I have to say.
5 appearances away at the start of this game from 200 Manchester United appearances now. Paul Pogba. That's of course over 2 spells.
Don't win. It's back in. What's wrong with this? Could happen if Man U play 12:30, Middlesbrough 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock FCB and 8 o'clock Mask game. But I'll tell you something, if Mask were at home, I'd be going to it. So I'd be doing a vlog, mate. But no, Mask will never happen. It'll never happen. Mask are never going to be on TV. They're not going to be on TV. And if they do, it'll probably be away from home. But that's... Nah, there's no chance of it. 3 games is probably the maximum. I wouldn't do much more than that in the stream. Now, the 3 games I did, well, it was an 8-hour stream and I was knackered. Guttenab and John V. Gates. Oh, Mia's actually learnt a bit of German, even though she's Dutch. Talking about vlogs, when you're looking to do one. Well, I can't go back to any of the... But I can't go to any Borough games. Even though, by the way, England's warm-up games against Austria and Romania are at the Riverside Stadium. But it turns out it looks like it's going to be people that are from the England Members Club that are just going to be able to get the tickets. So none of the Borough fans will be able to get the tickets. It's just going to be all the England club members, really. So I won't be able to go to that, which is a shame. But it's one of the things. I spent about 2 weeks in hospital, but all is well. Oh, right. So that's why we've barely seen you on the live streams. So that's why we never see you. I didn't know that. You spent 2 weeks in hospital. I didn't know that. I wondered. I thought it was strange because I'm thinking, how come? I'm thinking. I haven't seen anything from John Wayne in ages, and then I didn't realise that was the case. So I hope everything was all right. I hope you got sorted in the end. So there you go. I didn't know that. Mia has better Deutsch than Daz. That's very debatable. I didn't do German at school, mind. If Mia did German at school, probably, but I didn't learn German at school. I didn't do modern foreign languages at all, really, at school. I couldn't be bothered, to be honest. So I didn't really do it as such. But no, German wasn't anything I learned at school. Yes, Dan James. Get us a second. Rashford turns and then loses the ball. This ref is poor. It'll be a while before we get to the Borough and the Mass games. Next season will be, at least. Pretty good with Dutch as well, Scotty. I mean, I'm useless with Dutch. Dazzer German is good too. Oh, of course. Substitution for Manchester United, gone off number 10 goal scorer Marcus Rashford, coming on number 7 Edinson Cavani. So that means Mason Greenwood's going to right mid and James will go to left mid. Either that or it'll be the other way around and Greenwood goes to left mid. But no, Mia has a Dutch family, or that's what she says to me. But Mia's Dutch. Bye. By the way, that was a terrible shot from Granada. So yeah, she's Dutch and I speak German, so but she doesn't really speak Dutch to me, so, and I don't really speak German to her because she wouldn't understand what I'm going on about. Well, she might, but you never know. Lovely play. Oh, balls. No, we're off college. It's Easter. It's Easter holidays, pal. The Easter holidays, pal. We're not back at college till next week.
Got 7 goals this season. They have to say former Chelsea man, even if he is still their player. Pretty long odds against him ever appearing for them again, you'd think.
Can't speak a lot of Dutch but understand it. I'm the same with the German actually. I can speak tad German, bitter German, but I understand it more. But sometimes the pronunciation of words isn't particularly great. I can understand it. You looking forward to going back? No. I have to go in the 4 till 6 now on a Wednesday night because of Ramadan. I'm not allowed in CVFM radio now. I'm not allowed in CVFM studios for about a month. So I'm not looking forward to going in on the Wednesday because normally I go in on the Wednesday and it's pointless because we never do anything after time on the Wednesday night. Thursday is fair enough, but we're having to do some presentation on the Royal about whether we're for or against the Royal family, and I'm like, oh, where the hell do we start there? So, by the way, you'll be amazed to know that I didn't actually say any jokes today until like the 36th minute. I mean, I've been in the best of moods. I've been a bit of a dull day. I've just been bored stiff, but we'll tell a few more jokes while there's sod all happening because it's probably just going to end 1-0 here. This has been a bit of a poor affair, really. It's not been a particularly good affair, I have to say. All good, yeah, good. It's been a rather poor game, this has to say. What is small, furry, and smells like bacon? A hamster. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Get it out, don't let them score. He's going to hit that. Bye. Oh dear me. 1-0 on your big day out. 1-0 on your big day out. 1-0. What do mice do when they move into a new home? They throw a mouse warming party. How's the famous daddy? Fine. Me mum and dad are both in bed in the next room, so I'm trying to be as quiet as I can. Well, not really making much attempt for that to happen. Ah, dear me. Where do pirates shop for shoes? At Armani's. Armani's. Dear me. What happened? So a poor pass from Greenwood. But I have to say, it hasn't been a vintage performance from United, but I don't think it's been a particularly... The game itself's not been great. Keegan comes in chat, by the way. Oh dear me. Please do like the stream as well if you haven't already done so. Corner for Granada. Taken short. In the box, and it's cock. Greenwood's going to get that away. Oh, straight back to them. Right, move it. Get a move on. Is Cavani going to keep that in? No, he hasn't got the power in his legs for that to happen. A man walks into his local and sees a tiger pulling pints. What are you staring at? Says the tiger. Haven't you ever seen a tiger serving drinks before? Sorry, it's not that. I just never thought the Lions would sell this place. Oh, dear me. And Maguire's going to miss the second leg because he's just been booked as well. Bloody lord. A horse trots into the bar and the bartender says, "Cheer up, mate, what's the long face?" Dear me. Why Christmas tree on TV? A picture of... What the hell? We come watch on a Saturday night. If I'm not doing anything, possibly. Nothing really serious, just nothing to explain in chat. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I've always wondered if John actually does have social media, but he probably doesn't bother with socials, and I wouldn't blame him either. But, yeah, if he doesn't want to say what happened, then that's fine. It's completely up to him. That's a great ball, that to Greenwood. I mean, there must have been something wrong if he was in hospital for 2 weeks. The only thing I can say, I got 3 kilograms or better, said £6 more. Not gonna lie, I don't even understand what you're on about there. Are you on about weight or something? Are you on about, is it something to do with weight? Or I don't have a clue what you're going on about, pal. No idea what you're going on about. Is nicking his all, probably. Terrible ball into the box to no bugger. I haven't got a clue what you're going on about, I'm not going to lie, John. Good challenge action, Greenwood. Substitution for Manchester United, gone off number 6, Paul Pogba, coming on number 31, Nemanja Matic. Well, Peter. Howie, I don't know what you're going on about, and your comment makes absolutely no sense. Makes no sense, huh? No presence on any social media than YouTube, not a big fan of socials. I don't blame you. No idea what he's going on about. There he is, Darren McKees. I mentioned him earlier on. Good player. Substitutions for Granada gone off number 24, Kennedy. And also going off is Neda. And coming on is Volkier. And number 11, Darren McKees. Really good player, I have to say, Darren McKees. What toppings we had? So it was the usual standard. It was ham, cheese, spicy chicken, spicy beef. And my word, makes you gob blow. After time eating it, I'm like, whew. Dazzer, do you want to be on the match reaction later? Yeah, if that's fine, yeah. I'd happily come on. If you got no one else coming on, that's fine. I saw you had Kieran on yesterday. I tuned in for a bit. I was rather busy. If I do come on, though, I don't think. Although I probably will do my Sarnies, but probably won't. I'll probably do my usual Insta stream, but I don't think many people will notice. No one will notice because I'll just mute my mic when when you talk. I'll just mute my mic because that's normally what I tend to do anyway. I tend to just mute my mic. Well, no, I don't. It probably won't be too long. Won't be too long. I mean, you tend to go on for about 3 hours. I was lucky enough. Me and Adam Talk Sports. We both featured on Buying Fan TV last night. If you don't know who I'm on about, Buying Fan TV is run by a die-hard Bayern fan who I think lives in London, but used to live in Munich a few years ago. So yeah, Bayern Fan TV. You should check him out. I featured on his stream about 11 o'clockish yesterday, and Adam Talk Sport was on there as well. So Adam's decided that he wants to follow Bayern as well, mostly because of me, which is nice. But at the end of the day, that's what's up to them what they want to do. But yeah, I was on Bayern Fan TV last night. It's got about 3,000 odd subscribers, and he's one of the biggest Bayern fans out there, really. Newcastle will win the Premier next season. They're going down, hopefully.
Sanchez has also come on for Granada to play in the defence. With Duarte going off.
James Hart, welcome along. Hope you're well. Been a long night. Certainly not a vintage performance. Not been. I don't think it's been the best of games. Granada have, put a good effort in, but it's not going to be enough for them. I don't think. You're going to get a goal, and for me, as long as you just come away with the away goal and actually win the game, that's fine. But I want a second. I want a second goal to seal the game, and that gives us 2 away goals going into the second leg at Old Trafford. Scores remain the same: 0-0 at Arsenal up against Slavia Prague, 1-1 for Ajax against Roma, 1-0 to Villarreal as well. That's in Zagreb, so that's their away goal as well. And still 1-0. Been a long time. Sorry, hope you're well. No worries. A lot of people are very busy these days, especially as you get older. So that's fine, not a problem. Hope you're doing well though. Been a bit of a dull day. I've barely done anything today. But I've been bored stiff. I've been that bored. I haven't been bothered to play FIFA today either, quite frankly. I played like 2 games on FIFA today. That was about it. I've been doing bloody crisscross puzzles. You know the crisscross puzzles. You have to put the words in the specific places. Yeah, the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 letter words and stuff. I did one of them earlier on. It's been a long and pretty dull day. Plus, I'm still struggling with my legs a minute. Life in general is not particularly great at the minute. It may not be in the Premier League next year, Stephen. Let's hope not. Well, a win will be good for me, but no one got the predictions right because nobody went for 1-0. I just saw your conversation on that buy-in channel. You barely got a word in. Yeah, it's difficult to get a word in because they just all chirp in. The thing with the guy who hosts it, I think his name's Prince. He just lets people, when people are on, he just lets them chip in at any time, and then he chips in or something like that. It's just about chipping in whenever, really. No one's got the score predictions right at the minute because the closest one was 2-1 and 2-0. So we've got nothing a minute. Yeah, they'll be playing Borough. Looking forward to that. We beat them at the Riverside Stadium. Give them a good clapping at the Riverside. That'll be ideal. But knowing our luck, we'd lose. Cheers everyone who's joined the stream, by the way. Up your nose as well. Viniera. By the way, I'll be doing my match ratings at the end of this game. I'll do them rather quickly as well. Because it hasn't been a brilliant game, but defensively I think we've been okay. There's a shot from McKees. I told you, McKees is dangerous. He's good if he's got a good burst of energy and his pace is good. Sometimes pops up with the occasional goal. The shot was blocked by McTominay. McTominay's been solid tonight. McTominay's played okay tonight, I think. If you've been watching the game, who would you give man the match to if you're a United fan? I'm tempted to give it to McTominay. I don't think Rashford should have played. I think Lindelof's been solid as well at the back. I think the defense has been okay. But we must be quicker when it comes to closing the players down. One 0 on your big day out. 1-0. Get up, you clown. There's a shot that's blocked. Get out. Got the bottle for £1. The 135 at our Sainsbury's, and they only have the normal one, which I do get sometimes, but I prefer the sugar free and the diet ones. Oh, Greenwood's been playing as a striker, and he's barely done anything at striker. He plays better on the right. Ah, for God's sake. Oh yes, go on, Dan James. Bruno. That should have been in. Ah, was that not gone in the net? Oh, for God's sake. Would you believe it? Oh, no. Nicolas Pepe has just scored for Arsenal. Bloody Banter Club are winning against Slavia Prague. Oh, bloody hell. Banter Club are winning. I was saying to he's a 140, 135 over here. Donny van der Beek's waiting to come on, but he can't believe it hasn't gone in the net. Neither can Ollie. Cans or bottles? Yeah, cans. Tend to get the cans, really. Yeah. Arsenal leading against Slavia Prague. You lucky sods. Hate Banter Club, man. Oh my God, another yellow card. This ref's been poor. That's another yellow card. By the way, 3 Manchester United players are now suspended for the second leg. So, Pogba, Matic are all on yellows now. But Maguire's now out of the second leg. Shaw is out of the second leg. Also, McTominay is now out of the second leg. Manchester United substitution going off number 11, Mason Greenwood, and coming on number 34, Donny van der Beek. Who'll be captain for United on Thursday? I don't know who's I don't know who the backup captain is. Who's the word? Who's the vice captain? Is it Rashford or Bruno? I think it might be. I don't quite know. Ball in. Sometimes. Oh no, it might be De Gea even. I don't really know. Oh, Roma are leading at Ajax. They've now got 2 away goals. They're 2-1 up, and it's Ibanez with the goal. So that means that as it stands, it's advantage Roma in the tie that United need to watch out for. It's Granada put a corner into the box. Maguire, who I think's also been quite decent today. Another ball in, headed away. Keep it out. Let's just get a clean sheet. Not been a great game, by the way, I have to admit. What? Free kick given against Darwin McKees. So it's a free kick to United.
And that eases the pressure completely, doesn't it? And we're just building up a bit of a head of steam there, Granada.
Could we see an all-English final in this competition once again, Ian? We were in Azerbaijan, weren't we, for Arsenal-Chelsea?
Could we see an all-English final? If we do, we won't win, because Arsenal always tend to beat United. Arsenal tend to beat United. Yeah. Has the stream been busy? It's been rather quiet. Gordon Alonso has gone off for Granada, and coming on number 8 is Brees. And also going off is number 9, Roberto Soldado. Coming on number 7, Luis Suarez. Now, by the way, that is not Luis Suarez who plays for... It's not Luis Suarez who plays for Atletico Madrid. It's a younger Atletico Madrid. No, we don't want Arsenal to get there, because if they get there, we'll probably lose to them. We won't beat them. We don't beat Arsenal for some daft reason. We've got a terrible record against them, which is very frustrating. Yeah, Roma are playing now, so hopefully Roma are winning. Hopefully we can do that. And Arsenal will probably come up against Villarreal. If they come up against Villarreal, I hope they get beat. You know when the stream's quiet, when all you can see is mostly my comments. Well, not just that, but the stream's been quiet all day, really. There was one part in the stream where we went about 15 minutes during the game. We went about 15 minutes without a comment coming in, so it's been really quiet tonight, but I've been there. Bored myself tonight, so... Well, not tonight, but today, in general. Not been a very proactive day. Flying out now, lot. Oh dear. Yep, see you in a bit. Alright, 2.5 minutes to go. Keep getting your comments in chat, by the way. I do always say. Okay. Who's your favourite Manchester United player? My favourite United player has always been David De Gea, but even when you make, I'm a big De Gea fan, but I will criticise him if I have to. Yes, Cavani. To the left. Put the ball into the box, Tellez. That's a ball in towards Cavani. Heads it backwards. The ref has given a penalty. Has he? Has he give a pen? Has he give a pen? Looks like the referee's given a penalty. Well, it's a yellow card.
Fulquier's challenge, I think it was. The VAR.
There's a yellow card for Fulquier.
Okay, let's see if we can unravel exactly what happened.
So a foul on Bruno in the box. Here we go. Everyone's going to say Penandes.
Yeah, Bryce, isn't it? Who's involved there?
So he's looks like he's elbowed Bruno in the head or something. So it's Bryce who's actually been booked. Sorry, not Fulquier. So Bruno has got a penalty. It's a penalty. I don't know. Looking at the replay, it looked like he'd elbowed him in the head or something off the ball. So that's what the referee's seen. Well spotted by the referee. This is going to be 2-0 then, because Bruno doesn't normally miss. Yes! Slavia Prague have equalised. Get in there. Penandes incoming. Everyone's going to say Penandes and saying Penandes dived, blah blah. Holes has scored for Slavia Prague. Bruno to finish this. Bruno doesn't miss. Oh! He nearly missed. Bloody hell. What an awful pen that was. Oh, Lord. Poor penalty, I have to say, from Bruno. Poor penalty, but Willie Silva in goal has to do much better. It goes in off his gloves, so he has to save that. You've got to save that, but it's a poor pen, but it's 2-0 somehow. That was very, very jammy. That was very close, keeper. Yeah, keeper should have done much better. 4 minutes added time, by the way, so Scotty B was wrong. I was going to say 5 because of the penalty there, but that was poor from the goalkeeper. But oh well, 2-0 United and a goal for Bruno Penandes, as people are going to say. And just as Slavia Prague equalise against Banter Club as well, so that's ideal. Come on, Slavia. Now you just beat them in the home leg. Now I'm flying out. So yeah, penalty was given. Bruno Fernandes stepped up. It was saved by the keeper. I say saved by the keeper. It went in off the goalkeeper. He should have saved it. Really should have saved it. But 2-0 United, I won't care. I didn't even celebrate the goal because it was such a bad pen. It was lucky to go in the net. Yes, Slavia Prague get a 1-1 draw with Banter Club. Have some of that, Arsenal. I hope you get knocked out now. Well, United have 2 away goals. Penalty or not, who cares? But 3 of our players are going to be missing the second leg. Maguire, Shaw is one of them, and I think McTominay. I can't remember the other one. So 3 players are going to be missing the second leg. So it's a good job we're getting the tie done today. Now go and get a third one. That'll finish it. Oh, he's lost the ball. Here come Granada. Ball through. He's just absolutely made a howl of that. He hasn't been able to control it. Well, we're going to have only one prediction winner tonight. One person went for 2-0. The others went for 2 1s and 3 0s and 4 0s. So we're going to have one prediction winner. Two 2-0, so there we go. Roma have beaten Ajax 2-1. And Villarreal are going to win against Dynamo Zagreb by the looks of it. Hey, a good night for the away sides. All the away teams have got 1 or 2 away goals, so some big away goals for them teams. That Slavia Prague one in the last minute could be the difference between winning and losing for them in the second leg. And then obviously Roma have just beaten Ajax 2-1. There you go. Job done in the end, but not convincing, it has to be said. Not a convincing win, but we take it in the end of the day. That's a ball down. Dan James heads it on to Cavani. Van der Beek plays it down. Good ball to James. Puts it into the box. It's going to be flicked towards his own goal by the defender. Rui Silva, the keeper, clears that down the field and straight out for a throw-in. Hey! That'll do us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That'll do nicely. 3 points in the bag. There you go. A win for Manchester United. I haven't stopped the clock, but not, well, it's not a vintage United win, but of course we have to get a penalty. It'll do for us in the end. We'll take the win, and that gives us a good boost going into the second leg. Right. I'm going to quickly do my play ratings, and then I'm going to wrap up the stream. So if you are leaving us, thank you very much. We'll speak to you all on Saturday when Bayern take on Union Berlin. Have a good night, and have a good day tomorrow. We'll speak to you all on Saturday. Right, the United Stand website. Let's have a look. So don't forget to tune into Rich Sports. I'm going to be joining Rich on his stream in a few moments. That's in the next half an hour. So join him there, Rich Sports. You can find him on YouTube. He's got about 700 odd subs. Doing quite well for himself. Play ratings, and let's have a look today then. For David De Gea, didn't really have much to do, but when he did, he was called upon, so he was okay. I'm going to give him a 6. Didn't really have much to do. Also, he assisted an assist for the first goal, which I thought was also good. So because of that, actually, I'm going to give him a 7. 6.5. Pillar give him a 7, probably because of the pass to Lindelof. Wan-Bissaka I thought was okay. In the end, thought it was average. I've given him a 6, maybe slightly generous. Lindelof I thought was solid. Give him a 6. Maguire, average again. So I'll give him a 6 as well. Shaw came off at half time. Can't really downgrade him for that. He was 6 again. McTominay wasn't amazing. Another bang average from him. 4.9 he's got. Oh, good lord. Pogba I thought was alright, to be honest with you. I thought it was sort of the usual average. Gear 6. Ooh, people are giving him 5. Dear me. Bruno, didn't think Bruno had his best game today again. But he got the goal. So because of the goal, I'll boost that up to 6. I was going to give him a 5 originally. 5.8 he's got. James I thought was okay. Jesus, 4.7? No, I've given him a 6. Rashford got the goal, obviously. 6, another average one. Greenwood at striker doesn't work for me. I think he's better on the right-hand side. Up front, I would have given him a 5, because I didn't think he was particularly good up top. But when he was on the right, he was okay, so, you know, give him a 6. Tellers came on, didn't do too much. 6 there. Cavani, 6 again. Matic didn't really have much to do, didn't really have much time. So I'll just go like 6 and 5 for this. Van der Beek made 1 or 2 creative runs. Not about it. Oh my. Oh my god. I can't believe that. I can't believe he's done that. If you don't know, if you were watching the game, in the first like 10 minutes, we had someone running naked on the pitch. He'd somehow sneaked his way into the stadium and was running across the pitch. Mark Goldbridge has only gone and put the streaker on the match ratings, and people have given him 9s and 10s on the match ratings. Oh well, I suppose I'll just go with them and go with a 10 and just go with them. And Ollie, not the most convincing performance, 5. Man the match, I can't believe he's put the streaker on there. What a donut. Man the match, I think I'm just going to give it to Rashford, mostly for the goal. Don't think there was anyone I could have really given man the match to as such. The streaker got voted man the match. If you don't believe me, have a look at this. Yeah, man the match is the streaker, and he actually put him on there with the people going for 9s and 10s. How my life. How can you put a streaker in the match ratings? Oh my. Yeah, he's fine. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up there, ladies and gentlemen. I'll speak to you all very, very soon. United win 2-0. We'll be back on Saturday for Bayern against Union. Take care.
Into the great unknown, the stars light up the stones. We carry ever onward upon a hope above. Oh, 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 oh. Into the great unknown, into the foreign light. The sky is ever brighter. Into the great unknown, into the foreign light. The paths we've laid, the friends we've made along the way. Reach out to feel. Out into the past we're headed, paths untread to find. Into the great